Hey YouTube, this is Charlie, and today I'm gonna try to fix my broken Beats by Dr. Dre wireless headphone. I think somebody sat on it. I had at the back of the car, I think in a bag, and somebody sat on it, and you can see where it broke right there. I did go on Amazon, and I put the link in the description. I did get a replacement top for it. It pretty much looked the same, except it will be missing just that little logo right here. There's none of it there, but if you look here, it's almost identical, I think. Yeah, it's almost identical. You won't tell the difference. If you can look right here, you'll see. I haven't seen any really like in-depth video on YouTube to really see how to do it, and there was no instruction that came in the package where I got that from. And I got this from it's pronounced, I don't know if I pronounce it properly, WOVTE or WOVTE replacement headband for Beats by Dr. Dre wireless. So we're gonna see if this work. You're gonna need to find some special screwdriver for this. This is some kind of like a star, and we don't want to move that too much because there's one wire going through here, but just like a star kind of screw. I got this screwdriver I got when I did some replacement for my I don't know if you can see it, but if you look right here, you probably can see that it looks like a star. I know the exact name for it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this done. I'm gonna take out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try to remove that screw. There's a little metal band right here, and the screws are pretty much easy to come out. So here we go. So this comes out right here. Now this piece is like this. I'm gonna remove that piece right here. I see there's some glue on this. I hope I don't have to, because I'm trying to get this piece out right here. So I have this out. Put this on the side. So we have these two pieces right here. We're gonna remove the screw right here. Screw right here, and all these screws look the same, so we can pretty much put them together. And again, you see that metal piece came out there. So now that we have that out, there seems to be this piece right underneath here. I don't know how it's connected, but it looks like it's lifting on this side, so look like you can just, so it just pop out with your hands. This piece here, I have to figure out how this comes out. So let me get it. I think it looks like it pops out. So yeah, okay. So you can see that piece pop up. But I just take a flat screwdriver and pop it out. So I'm gonna keep this on this side. And I'm gonna do the same for this side. So we're gonna take the screwdriver and pop underneath it on one side at a time. It looks like that's the best way to do it, and pop it out. And then we're gonna move to the other side and do the same, and pop it out. Keep it to this side. So it looks like there's some sort of stuff going right. Try it out. So a bit on one side, because this is plastic, so it should bend, and it pops out here. So I cannot tell if that pin. Oh well. So that pin, it looks like it can be removed. So I'm gonna take my little screwdriver, my little pliers, and pop it out. So you can see it pops out right here, and we want to make sure that we save this on the side. So now that we know how this comes out, so we basically on our way. So we're gonna go to the next side. We're gonna take like a flat screwdriver and just pop it in underneath one side, and just gently bend this a bit and pop it out. And be careful that you have a wire here, so you don't want to mess it up, and figure out which side you want to take out. So we're gonna just pop this one out. So take this pin out, And now all I have to get out now is the wire. So this is a very delicate wire. This is a wire that it looks like it is stuck on here, so I'm gonna be really careful not to mess it up. So it looks like it's popping out really good. Easy on this side. Be really careful. So you see right here, I almost messed it up here, so I don't know why it's so difficult. So I'm going to use my screwdriver. And I think we got this side. We're coming down. Just look at it and make sure that it's the glue is coming out and not the wire. And there we go. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is on this way. It looks like the both pins can come out, so that's pretty good. That's good to know. That's pretty good to know. Well, you would need both pins to come out, I guess. So you're gonna push that back inside. I hope that you can see. So it just dropped in, so which is pretty good to know. And when I turned it over, it fell back on the other side. So we're gonna use okay. And this one is in. So it's in. So we have this in. So when you put the pin in there, it tends to want to fall off. It's a bit loose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use I have a hot glue gun right here. I don't want to use anything like crazy glue or anything that will stick too much. This one want to fall off. So I'm gonna use, and it just went back in. So we're just gonna use the hot glue gun and just pop a little bit in there. So that should keep it in there without causing too much. Alright, so we have so this side is done. And this is good to know. So again, we're gonna do this side. Let's get rid of all those tools there so you can basically see. So this we're gonna, so far so good, that, and so basically the biggest tool you're gonna need really and truly is a small screwdriver, and this one here. So if you can go to Best Buy or wherever, you can get that screwdriver with that what do you call it, like a star tip. I don't know if that's the right name for it. And you shake this. This is good. I'm just gonna pop some glue in there, and that should do it. Just to hold that pin in there for you so it doesn't fall off. Next side, and you're gonna find that all the pins, those pins are really small. Make sure that wherever you're working and doing this, you don't lose these. It should just fall in. There you go. You should just bend it like that, and it finds itself and it goes in. And we're gonna use we have this. Well, let's get the wire back into that groove where it's supposed to be. And I hope it naturally trying. This side is in. Get the wire back in. and pops in. Perfect. So right here, I'm gonna use my to hold the wire in there for me. And hot glue is pretty good to use because to keep things in place. So push this in and pops in right here. So that's how you want it. And then if you want, you can remove the glue. Keep it in place. So we're gonna try to get this back in here. So we're gonna put that back inside here. Look at this, a little bit of glue in there. So we're gonna put that in here. So we have this in place, and then this should just snap back. Get it, make sure that it's line it up. Line that area right here up, and then we can start putting that metal holder back in there. I have some big fingers, so we're gonna try to put this back in here. And get your screws in there. And screw. And voila, we have this one in. So before we put the other screw in there, let's make sure that the other one will work. And I'm very happy that so far that everything is fitting nicely. Oh, perfect. I love it. I love it. So everything look pretty original on there. And again, I'll put all the so this is the most important part on there is getting those screws in there. Just screw it in, and here we go. And here we go. And here we go. It's done. Beats by wireless Beats by Dr. Dre. This is a broken one. You can see it's almost, if not identical. The only thing you wouldn't find on there is this logo right here, on here. But believe me, you wouldn't even notice that was there. If I didn't know, if I didn't have them to compare, you wouldn't know. Right here. And then what we need to do now is to try and make sure everything works. We have this for it because I'm not seeing it. And that should be it right here. We're gonna pair wireless Beats, found it. Yep. So this is Charlie. I hope this will help you guys out there. Those of you who have this expensive stuff, I can guarantee you that it works perfect. All I have to do now is clean it up a little bit, and we're good to go. This is Charlie. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm out.